It is Friday, August 29th, 2025. Third hour, 34 minutes in. It is 3:34 a.m. I almost shut down the videos, but something said, honey, what's going on in these streets? So now I gotta pull out my gloves again, put them back on, and see what the hell's going on. Because there's some messages for some of y'all, what's going on in these streets. In these streets news, okay, what is going on? Oh my God. Yeah, what's going on in these streets, y'all? There's a message out there for somebody. Listen, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Okay, only good vibes, peace, and love will welcome in this time and space, though. All right, and we are going to set it off. We opened up at 3:34 a.m. I'm putting on these gloves, y'all. I'm putting on these gloves. Because I promise you, I just put everything away. And it's like, hold on. There's another message out there in these streets, though. Let's see what the hell is going on, y'all. What is going on in these streets? There's some messages out there. Let me pick up on the time energies first. Hold on. Okay, so 3:34 a.m. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me get me a pillow. Hold on. I feel like I'm going to kick my feet up in these streets. All right. Oh, my God. All right. Yeah, that feels good and cozy. Oh, yeah. Somebody needs to be mindful in them streets. Somebody got to be real careful in them streets. Somebody got to be real careful in them streets, honey. It's like targeting the wrong person. Targeting people because they feel like, because someone feels like they can, until they target the wrong person is what I'm getting. And it's like now somebody sits in this truth, right? Someone is now having to face this truth that says you can't scheme on everybody. You can't just walk around and scheme on everybody just because you feel you can or you have in the past. It's just what I'm picking up. You can't just walk around scheming on everybody. It's like something backfired is what I'm getting. Something definitely backfired. Rightly so. It's like something had to happen in order for somebody to learn this lesson right here. There's something about work. And something about trying to force people. I'm picking up on trying to force people. Or bossing people around or bullying. I'm also picking up on bullying too. Trying to bully people or force people into work, into doing something against their will. Okay, when we tap into the energies of these streets, you know something illegal got to come in. You know something that ain't right gonna come in. So that's what I'm getting. Somebody sits in their truth right now and they're saying, I can't just, I'm not gonna scheme on that one. I ain't gonna, it's like they know now. It's just what I'm picking up. Yep. Oh, yeah. It's like somebody has made themselves clear in the past. Somebody has made themselves clear. Like, nah, I'm good. That's just what I'm picking up. No, I'm good. But somebody keeps pressing the issue. You sure? You sure you don't want to stay? You sure you don't want to bust a couple of more hours? You sure you don't want to bust overtime? You sure you don't want to do this? You sure you don't want to hang out? You sure you don't want to, you know, try this or do that? It's like somebody has constantly said no until no becomes a life lesson. Woo! Jesus. It's like, yeah, somebody is sitting in their lesson right now. Let's go into these streets. Let's get into these streets. What's going on? What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Trying to turn you out. Trying to force you to do something against your will. Speak to me, Father God. Something falls on the floor. I gotta scoop up this. Hold on. I gotta scoop this up. Okay. Drive-by is what falls on the floor. Yep. We got a drive-by happening. Something about a witch. Look at the witch. We got a bruja at the bottom. I don't know. I feel like a drive-by falls through because it fell on the floor. It's like somebody planned to bust a drive-by, but then it's like, nah, we ain't gonna do all that. It's like somebody says, nah, we ain't gonna do all that because you know what? This is my fault. This is all my fault. Somebody bruh man right now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we have a fight. It says here, not guilty. Jealousy. Down low. Okay, we got people talking. People are talking on the low. We have protection. We have envy. We have con artist, Instagram. We have kidnapped, killer. We got Facebook and leave you. Oh yeah. Somebody need to be careful. We got the killer card in a death house. So the killer could get killed. I don't want to go deep into this kind of stuff, man. But I don't know who the hell is reading this for. These streets called me and they said, there is a message. The killer sits in a death house. So there's definitely some karma there. It's like hiring a hitman only for a whole other hitman to be stalking the hitman that was hired. So there's a karma right there. We got kidnap, killer, and jealousy. We got Facebook and Instagram out here. Definitely some social media stalkerage. Absolutely. Somebody decides at the last minute that they just gonna leave you the hell alone. We got leave you in the 11 o'clock position. Somebody refuses to be found guilty of something. Somebody doesn't want to face justice. They ain't trying to get locked up. Somebody just basically says, you know what? I came in like a down low con artist. I came in scheming. When you got these two right here back to back, this is somebody who's guilty. They know. I came in scheming on the low, stalking this person, trying to find out about him. So yeah, this is kind of like my fault, is what somebody is saying. We have envy. Protection is in the 1 o'clock. Okay, we do have protection in the 1 o'clock. Somebody needs to be careful because they out here scheming on people. Okay, somebody done schemed on the wrong one. And I feel like a situation may have escalated into some kind of beef out here. But somebody is saying, yo, this should never have gone this far. This should never have gone this far, honey. Somebody took it way too far. And it's because somebody schemed on the wrong person. Not that there are right people to scheme on, but you get what I'm trying to say. God will always send the devil that one person to put them in their place. Okay. Oh boy. What's this person's energy? This scheming ass person. What's this person's energy? Look what flips over in my hand. Karma and karmic. Woo! It doesn't get no clearer than this, y'all. Karma and karmic, quit playing. They sitting in their karma right now. They're sitting in their karma right now. You are this person's karma. Holier than thou, with robbery channel at the bottom. Holier than thou in the killer energy. Okay. Yeah. Something about, yeah, I'm definitely getting stealing information. I'm picking up stealing information. I'm picking up on two people. So we have daily news. Daily news is here. Falls on top of the killer with the holier than thou. Okay, people are talking. Okay, the truth is out. People know what the hell is going on. People know what's going on behind the scenes. Like I said, the drive-by energy fell on the floor. So it's like, before it actually happens, you know, news is out. Word gets out there. We got somebody who's flipping. Flip mode. Okay. Anything else? Anything else about this person? Everything keep falling on top of 8 o'clock. Dark, rainy days. Something about somebody's baby mother. We got she riseth not at the bottom. Something about somebody's baby mother. Somebody's wife. What's going on at home. Somebody is going through some deep, dark days. And it's spiritual. Spiritually speaking, it's like somebody from these streets is sitting in their karma fearing God right now. Because of what they were getting ready to do to a person who they were scheming on. Somebody was scheming on trying to drag somebody into a scandal here. Okay, a feminine energy, trying to cause a feminine energy some harm. Come on, trying to force somebody against their will. This slides off the clock. Somebody saying, I don't want to go. I don't want to go with you. Okay. 4 o'clock falls off the clock too. What's in the 4 o'clock position? Con artist. So it's like somebody learns, I gotta stop scheming on people. You can't just walk around scheming on everybody just because it may have worked in the past. At some point, God gonna check you. And that's your cue to stop. Bad seeds, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock falls out with shoulder bumps. A bully. Quit playing. A bully. Sowing bad seeds out there with spider webs. Trying to set traps for people. Look at the hangman at the bottom. Whoever this person is, hung himself. Hung himself. Pleading not guilty. Not guilty is in the 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock is here. You know you did that. You know what you're guilty of. Monkey rocks. Going from right to left. This is somebody who tiptoes backwards. This is someone who has regrets. Trying to control people. Okay. Anything else? We have this energy out here with the trust no one. That's a fake friend right there. Trying to befriend you. Trying to befriend you. Knowing that you shouldn't trust him no way. What this deck say? What this deck say? Yeah. Cancer energy in reverse. Somebody has regrets. The Christ card comes out with the cursed. Woo! This person's going through a curse right now. They will not enter. They are not allowed. The eye of the needle. They sitting up here trying to get approved for certain things, filling out applications. It's like nothing is working. Everything they touch crumbling. This person is going through a curse right now because of what they were trying to do to you. They didn't even get to do it to you yet. But just the fact, though, that they were trying to send you a whole tornado is why they're going through a whole entire curse right now. They could be going through something with their family as well. Quit playing with me. In these streets, we have a child. We got Psalms 25 and man. Look at the woman right here. She ain't even with him no more. Let me find out this man's partner done left. And he's sitting up there with a child. Something about living in shame too. You know what? Woof. Just the thought of it. Mother Earth. Oh ye of little faith. So it's like now, this level of lesson that somebody needs to learn right now in these streets is the kind of lesson that put the hardest of them down to their knees in prayer. Quit playing. Resurrection. Anything else? What's the final call for this person? What is the final call for this man, this scheming ass man? Footprints, honey. This person needs to be carried. This person ain't doing too well. It is finished, flips over. They are going through it right now. This person is getting a spiritual smackdown from all angles. This person is getting spiritually jumped by the Holy Family. Quit playing with me. They are getting spiritually jumped simply because of what they were trying to do to you, just for scheming. And now look at your ancestors. Woo! They getting a beat down from the Holy Family and your ancestors. Ooh. You know what? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Whew. I ain't even asked the question and these cards flipped in my hand. We got the Strength. You a whole divine feminine out here. Psychic healing. Wounded healer. They was coming for your mind, for your soul, for your well-being. This person was coming to turn you out. I don't know how, but look at the negative energy at the bottom here. Oh my God. What is the actual oracle though? Child, I'm just going to accept that energy that was at the bottom as the oracle. Whew. Number 22. Jurgen Sasha. And it says, watch your back. Jurgen Sasha represents radical change and breakdown, honey. This card can mean that someone or something is harming your energy. If this applies to you, remember that the darkest of energies that bring crisis or unforeseen changes can be transmuted into benevolence. Even the strongest of poisons can be medicine. The first step in neutralizing it is recognition. The second step is removing fear and insecurity. And the third is reconstruction of the self. Examine your life from a third person perspective. Draw upon universal forces to transmute the environment, people, or situations that are depleting your life force. Trying to force your ass. With that being said, woo, in these streets though, This is Mina Means. Once again, I am the Time Oracle. And I always leave you with peace, love, and all things beautiful from the heavens above. I am out.